Hello guys, so it's late December 2019, just before the snow was about to cover everything in Trollo's mountains. We wanted to capture the last of the fall colors along a well-known pathway, the Persephone path. So we looked up the weather and it seems that it would be a rainy and misty day. So we went up in Trollos and started our hike in the Persephone path. The first composition of the day was actually a tree that was making a contrast with the background. It was a bright yellow leaf tree and it was along the pathway, so the pathway was making a leading line towards the tree. So this was the first composition we tried to capture. So I set up a wide angle shot here with the pathway making a leading line towards the tree. To be honest, I didn't quite like the result, so we moved on quite a few minutes later. As the rain was getting heavier and heavier, we found our second composition along the pathway. It was a huge lock on the side of the pathway that I thought would make a great foreground element with the pathway leading towards the mist. Still, it was not what I expected, so we moved along. The rain was coming down actually quite good by now. We were getting soaked, both us and our gear, but I wanted to go to a known location which had a composition in mind. It was the pathway leading in the misty forest, and on the right side it was a bright yellow bush that would make a foreground for my composition. So we rushed it. I only took one picture here, and I know there was much more I could do, but I didn't actually have the time to do so. So this is what we got. The next day, the weather was actually much better, but the mystical and moody element was gone and was being caused by the mist. Still, we went out in the woods and tried to get some more compositions. So here we are. So since there was no moody element in the scene, I tried to shoot for the light. I was trying to locate where the light rays were hitting the small plantation on the ground and emphasized on that. I actually ignored the most of the surroundings and I was looking for the light. The light was actually hitting the foreground for just a few seconds and then it was gone. So I had to be actually very fast to capture that light. and it's frustrating because until you find your composition, the light is gone. What I've learned is actually that the best light is coming when you least expect it. I was flying the drone and the rays of the sun made this composition behind me. So I actually landed the drone in the middle of nowhere, grabbed the camera and ran for the light. Okay, so my final thoughts about woodland photography is that you need to look for the light and not so much the surroundings and the landscape. The light will make your shot. If you learn to look for the light, your woodland photography will improve. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. Also, the next video will be from this location, but there will be some snow on the ground and the conditions are actually pretty amazing, so keep a look for that. Thank you again guys for watching. Bye bye for now.